Richard, what does it, mean to have Heath here, watching you play, and just being here?
Yeah, no, it's great. Obviously it's it's very special when it's a home event and when your family can come and watch you play. It doesn't really get to happen that much now. Mum and dad, they're kind of can't really get round. It's always very special, and obviously with what Heath's been going through for the last sort of pretty much 18 months, him just being here is special. But to have him out there watching is it's what keeps me going.
I feel great.
Yeah.
Touch wood, it carries on. I've got a few more issues going on, but I don't feel any different to what I did 18 months ago. Okay, I've had operations and what have you, and I'm back in on Tuesday for surgery on my lung. But honestly, I feel good.
It's been a rough road, though?
It has. This time last year was the worst. Gets to me. Chemo was the worst. I wouldn't like to do that again. But if I've got to, if they find out with this thing that's growing in my lung, they'll probably have to do chemo again. But yeah, treatment side of it, the chemo was the worst. And then obviously coming out of surgery, the first couple of months was hard work. But obviously got better, and a few issues, but I'm sort of learning to live with them, sort of thing. I don't think they'll ever change and what have you. This time last year was pretty bad. As much as he's getting older, he's getting better. It's absolutely fantastic. And we're all proud, even as a family, we can't be prouder of him. He's playing with the top guys in the world. You've got Rahm top 10 in the world, Bryson top 10 in the world. And he's up there with them.
He is like wine. He reached his peak at 48 years old. He's now 51 and playing the best golf of his life.
This is my only second one. It's the first one in the UK. Obviously I couldn't do last year because I was having treatment, and the year before the first one I was in hospital I had a double hernia operation, so I missed that one.
You spend more time in hospital than you do out there.
Yeah, but he took me out to Miami last year for the team. That was the team one.
Yeah, I was thinking what tournament you were at, and I was thinking, which one have you not been
That
there?
was my first.
Whenever you're playing at home, whether it's before Live, to play BMW at Wentworth was always, that's your home major. So this for us, this is our home major. So just regardless of it, you're going to have your family there, but just have the home support as in general. We only get to experience it once a year. So it's nice to get that support here. So when you make a birdie, you hear a few more cheers. Also you want to perform well. Of course you do. So so it just gives you that added incentive to to hold that putt to get the crowd going. So hopefully we can do that today and tomorrow.
Not the loudest.
No.
I'll leave that to me nieces.
But but like you say, just to have him here we didn't know if that was going to be possible. So that it is. Hopefully, it's not the last. We'll try and get him to. Like you say, it depends on how he feels. We got kind of a little sort of boys' trip at the end of the year to Arizona to just a small pro-am, bit of fun. And I've already said to him if he's up to it, we'll just drive him around on a buggy just to come here. We're all close friends, the four of us that are going anyway. So if he wants to come, he knows there's a plane ticket there. He hasn't got to worry about that. It's just a very much how he feels. We don't push him to any commitment on anything. If he doesn't feel like he wants to do it, then it's fine, you know. Like you say, I know he had his surgery booked for this week, and when he told me that he was going to put it back because he wanted it to do it to come here, I was, look, you know, it didn't really sit that great with me, but I said to him, look, okay, well, if you can get it done next week, okay, but if it's going to be later than that, no, you know, there's more important things about than just hitting a white ball around the field. So you know, health always comes first. So, but you know, luckily we got him in next week, and hopefully then that's it done. He doesn't deserve any more than that. You know, you never think it's going to happen, you know, to you, or you know, to someone that you know that you're close to. I think we've talked about this, and you know, and suddenly when it does, it's just, you know, it just affects. It's just a ripple effect. It just spreads out, you know. But obviously, it's always he's always at the centre of it because it's happened to him. So you know, but hopefully, like you say, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, you know, we can go, look, yeah, he's rid of it, and hopefully, obviously, yeah, life is going to be different for him forever. But like he said, he's learning to adjust, and you just make, you know, and I think, you know, I'm sure his attitude has changed. That he's just got to make the most of every single day, you know. So you know, and I think it's done that with all of us. So you know, hence why, you know, I know I don't have a huge amount of time left in the game, you know, because of what's happened to him. You know, I want to enjoy whatever time we all have left. You know, I don't particularly want to be playing when I'm 55, 56. You know, that's fine. I'm happy about that. So, you know, and it's taught me a lot. So, you know, like you say, sometimes bad things happen, but good things come out of it. So, but yeah, you know, for him just to be sat here, you know, talking right now is, you know, that's the best thing.
I've always lived for the day. You know, if I've got 20 quid in my pocket, I'm not one for like, oh, I'll save that for, you know, if I want, I'll not go and spend the 20 quid, you know. And even more so, even probably 6 years ago when I went through things with my heart and I was in hospital, and I come out of there and I thought, you know, it just sort of bolsters me, sort of, you know, live for the day. I might not be here tomorrow. I know it's a harsh way of saying it, but that is the fact. And even more so now with this, I know there's people, you know, I'm lucky, okay, I've had cancer, but I'm still here. You know, there's people that get it and they only get months or years to live, you know. But it's just, yeah, live for the day. And again, like Richard said, okay, I should have been in Thursday for surgery on the lung, but I didn't want to miss this. So it was, no, I want to do this. If I can put it back a week or two, I just want to come up here and see him play.
Richard, have you gotten any of the trophies yet from your wins?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have both at home. Well, I don't have both at home now, but yeah, I got the replica a couple of weeks ago, and Heath actually came up for the weekend and just stayed with us. You know, just like I say, we just watched the Grand Prix, we watched a bit of the football, that kind of thing, when the Euros were going on. Just chilled out, and it was there. So when Heath, I think it was like I was going to Valderrama, so Heath was then going back home. So he took the replica back. So like you say, that's fit. That was
disappointed on the size.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller, but you know, as I said, that was always going to be him. That was always going to be his. So that will stay with him forever. The US Open, I'm going to keep that one. So, but yeah, that arrived shortly after. That's actually, so he's got the replica. I've actually got the original. So
I need to put that away when I stay at yours in a couple of weeks' time.
So, so yeah, you know, so, and that's how it's going to stay. So, and like, you know, yeah, if I happen to go and defend the PGA next year, well, we'll have to talk about that replica. Maybe whether that'll go back to Heath again, or
Claire will have that one.
So, but yeah, no, you know, I'm happy. You know, like you say, it's where it should be.